Good morning, Ken at Tortoise Capital, representing the OWL Group. This is a summary of our book publishing strategy from a coordination meeting with Ken and Bill Long with Steve Gordon on uh, November 5th. So, the OWL Group is a collection of independent traders who have come together, trained together, and have written a book together about the type of trading that we do. We have some outreach with business partners and through leverage through podcasts that are getting our work exposed to a wide range of professional traders and independent traders. We have identified a number of different outlets that we have for our work, like a homepage. We have a bookstore with product lines and a course catalog for our workshops. We have a mutually reinforcing referrals between each of our websites for the workshops that each of us do with cross references and referrals. We offer lots of free samples. We have published essays and blog posts. I have a Patreon subscribers account where I publish a lot of work and which generates some revenue. I have a YouTube video channel with about 34,000 subscribers, which doubles as my online cloud storage behind a password protected wall. We have outreach to partners who have podcasts. I'm a guest speaker at various trade shows, and we have uh, a reasonably large mailing list of people that were directly interested in our work that we have not monetized or exploited yet, but which is, we think, now prepared to be approached for sales of the book. Now, we designed the book in the following way. I have a worldwide reputation of some sorts. I'm like the senior brand in our little group, and all these other guys are my students. And my intention was to write a, a documentary, a reference book for the body of my work over the last 30, 35 years. And I made provisions for Phil and Griff to each write a chapter about their work, and my brother is one of my students to write a chapter about his work. But the bulk of the book is mine. The intention is that a number of these chapters, each of which are self contained essays of about 20 pages, could lead to a further development in a full-size book that expands on the materials and adds more detail and examples and so forth. The intention is for each of these books then to lead to a home study course built on the book as a textbook, uh, which then could be anywhere from a 6 to 20 hour home study course with recorded videos. Then that could expand into an option where people get the home study course plus office hours where there's live weekly conversations that are recorded between the instructor and the students. Those things get recorded, get added to the home study course. So we have a way to pull more content into these home study courses and then offer the home study courses at a discounted price point compared to the one that has live Q&A. And it's also possible that the connection or the thread between the books, the home study courses, and the office hours could lead to VIP coaching programs for people that want particular hands-on material. The Rizuku courses I'm not going to cover. It's just that we have a variety of skilled and technical courses that we offer, each within our own expertise. Some of them are very focused on a particular type of trading. Mine addresses a quite a wide variety of long-term investing, all the way down to tactical intraday trading. Uh, our intention then is to using that book as the baseline to establish some credentials is to build out a series of follow-on books, and that's where these books that led to the home study courses continue. And this is our target structure for the books, that each one of them goes into one particular more detailed area of trading, that there's a lead author associated with each one of them, and some of the members of our little community of practice will have things to say that are part of the overall book. So the lead author uh, has the primary responsibility for the outline and the content, but is going to receive support from me and then from the other uh, members of our little writing team and production team. So Phil, Griff, Bill S., and Jeff, as well as me, are going to have uh, contributions into the indicators book. The indicators book, book two, would then lead to a home study course where we have lectures that articulate even more of what the chapters in that book have. And then there's the possibility to do live Q&A and so forth. So the intention then is that we're going to use our book and this to lead into this series of books and then to revenue producing home study courses and coaching, and then use the various means at our disposal to get the word out to increase the base, but using the book really as the anchor, as the focal point for the entry into the funnel, and then let folks um, pick and choose the level of engagement that they want to work with, and then structure that in a way that respects our time and that the prices get driven by the amount of human time that we've got to put into delivering the product that is requested. So the book is standalone. Obviously, the home study courses are record once, deliver many, and then the live office hours is hold the FAQ session once, record that, and then add that into the home study course so it continues to um, uh, get better. And then that leads people to value the personalized Q&A that they see over here. So if they see examples of those Q&A sessions, they may actually want to trade up from the home study course to one where they get to ask their own personalized live questions, which can also lead to one-on-one coaching or small group coaching. So that's the structure that we're using for the growth of our business in a deliberate way. We're looking at targeting three different distinct uh, clients. There's a top end clientele that really is professional money managers that are looking for the kind of detailed workshops for managing large sums of money in technical ways. Um, then the lower end would be folks that are interested in the book and looking for tips and techniques, and that may end up moving up the through the funnel towards workshops or not, their choice. So we see that as a wide angled, wide aperture part of the funnel to get some mass exposure. And then a middle ground in which non professional money managers, but who have access to discretionary capital, like engineers, doctors, lawyers, teachers, professionals, business owners who are skilled in the ways of the world and are interested and not afraid of managing their own money and want to find ways to do it other than just handing it over to a generic investment manager. They're looking to take care of their money in a personal way and leveraging their own particular skills. And that's what we teach them to do in these workshops. And the basis for how we do that is laid out in book one. And our intention is to use books 2 through 9 to further develop the technical details and then market those to different parts of the demographics that appeal to our work. And then allowing the course infrastructure and the coaching infrastructure to help us serve people and meet them where they are. So that's Ken Long at Tortoise Capital representing the OWL Group, and just really grateful for the work we were able to do with Steve Gordon and the crew. Incredibly professional, really helped us get over the hump with the first book, and we're looking at continuing to use their services to build out these templated books, these structured books, by learning from the lessons of delivering the first book and then getting into a production line to get that stuff going and out into the world. So thank you so much for your kind attention. And if I can be of service to you or answer any of your questions, please don't hesitate to ask, and I'm happy to answer any of those questions. And if you're interested in reaching out to me, you can always get me at that email, longke@yahoo.com, at my website at tortoisecapital.net, or at my Patreon subscription site at patreon.com/Ken Law. Thank you so much for your kind attention.